How's it going, everybody? It's me, Shane. I'm here to give you another Spy Family episode review. For season 2, we are on episode 30, Plan to Cross the Border. Before going any further, please, this is the same plan we get every week. I need you to hit the like button, I need you to subscribe, and I need you to hit the notification bell right there so you can be notified of more reviews just like this one. You know, I'm behind on a lot of things, but I'm definitely never going to be behind on Spy Family unless unforeseen things. Look at that. That's not a good omen. Knock on woods. Knock on woods, knock on wood. But this is such a good episode. And it's probably an episode a lot of manga readers have been waiting for. It's something, when I did some preliminary research last year into the series, this is definitely one of the ones that I know a lot of manga readers were waiting for, because basic premise for this, Yor has to protect a lady and her baby because they are the last ones alive after a large mafia hit gone wrong. And so that they don't die and this family gets wiped out, she's on the case. But during this, she has like some doubt. She wonders, what is the point of me still being a killer? And she thinks this because after getting this mission from the shopkeeper, which we'll get into that in a minute, she sees Yuri on the train, and Yuri's like, yeah, sis, you ain't got to worry about me. She's doting, like, you pick up your dirty socks and blah, 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 blah. And he's like, you should lean on me. I won't be so clingy. Of course, this sister con, once the train goes off, he tries to chase after her. You should have just joined them for dinner. And I'm getting tired of you. We get a lot of his thoughts. So he's talking about, lean on me. I'll execute Loid right away. Fool, Loid would have already knocked you out. You dealing with amateurs compared to Mr. Twilight. So calm yourself, hold them horses, all right? But he's very serious about his work. Gonna go do more audio analyzations and things like that. But because of this, Yor got into the assassination business to provide for her brother. And what's the point of her doing it now? He's pretty much taking care of himself, and it gives her more time to be with her family. The family that, when it's questioned later by the person she's protecting, real name Olka, but fake name Shati. Shati is like, but this is pretty much a fake family, right? Why would you really be worried about them seeing you about on the ship? And she's like, yeah, isn't it? And you love Anya. Who doesn't love Anya? I mean, on Saturdays we wear pink because of Anya. And Loid, he's been a good man to you. All right, he's been a good man for the most part. So you care about your fake family a lot. Now let's talk about the shopkeeper. So we see the garden, which is a literal garden, filled with heather, flowers, and spindle trees, which were kind of used as a distraction to test if Yor could dodge an attack from the shopkeeper with large, sharp shears. He talks about, pruning and watering is necessary to help the world be a peaceful place and such, right? I guess they really are a benevolent shadow group, because the person that they're guarding, like he regarded the husband, Mr. Greshel. We find his first name is Graham Greshel. He was an honorable underworld man who tried to run things decently. So I guess when you have to have an underworld, if you get people with morals-ish, I guess it does help. But when he tested Yor to see if maybe having a family slowed her down, it did not. The thing that's interesting to note, he has a lapel that has the same type of shape that her earrings are in, which are almost the same shape as the long needle-like dagger she uses, or thorns, because she's Thorn Princess. He, darker skin man, I'm just gonna call him black. He has super bags underneath his eyes. Almost reminds me of Henderson with the design of his eyes and his face. But my goodness, this man looks tired. He has coarse white hair. That's why I call it, not just because skin tone, but how his hair looks, what made me call him black, because his long white hair, which Little over shoulder length. I thought it was always back, but a little over shoulder length. Very interesting. One of the more interesting designs we've seen in this show. And wow, the art could be categorized as samey. What whose art isn't samey, right? He's very unique design. This is one of the things I have to give the sensei of this series. Very interesting designs for his characters, and the shopkeeper is definitely one of them. Also interesting to note that since other assassins, there's a big bounty on this lady's head, other assassins are called in. No one from the garden's going to take it because they're pretty much loyal. This is my assumption here. If in the coming episodes, yours like, oh, Root King, I can't believe you're here. That would be fairly interesting. So here's where the things get funny and super coincidental. Anya uses her psychic abilities to win a cruise on the same cruise ship that Yor has to go to for work. Well, is for work. The Princess Lorelei. This was so funny. The dude was rigging it. People were only grabbing out the bad ones to get brushes. And dude taped it at the top, and he had this lady supposed to come and pretend to not know him, and he just wants to go on this cruise with her. She doesn't even like cruises, but she'll go if it's free. And Anya just, her big-eyed blank stare, it just puts her hand in and pulls it out. And this is a catalyst to forcing Loid to getting to have to go on vacation, because yours already gonna be working, and she's even wondering, oh man, if they're gonna be there, is it gonna put the mission in jeopardy, blah 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 blah. It's so cute that yours ready to do an evildoer, but having to protect somebody is kind of new. Shouldn't be all that new for her, because you save Anya at least twice during really good season openers. So yeah, should not be that out of the realm for her. I do need to hold on, I need to find something, because Loid is saying, well, I'll see if I can work some things out with the hospital. Which, to note, when Anya says, I'm gonna win that raffle to get I'm gonna win that raffle so they can go on a big cruise adventure. She wants to see the ocean. She's never seen the ocean before. By the way, Anya, I have not seen the ocean face up either. I've only seen it on a plane, so something we also have in common. Now, the handler gives Loid time off, but in his mind, he thought she would aim a pistol with a silencer at him. And one of his coworkers, one of the guys that goofs up, I believe he was in the car, got shot by the terrorist guy from Part 2's opener last year. He's saying HQ may or may not be trying to cut back on shady overtime practices. So you can't do tons of overtime. And the handler goes, I'm assigning you an assignment called a vacation. And she looks so adorable, so wonderfully ladylike with her Carmen Sandiego hat, basically telling him you have to go on vacation. Something that someone like Loid knows nothing of. Which even Anya is reflecting when Anya is reading his thoughts, like saying, Papa is so serious, or Papa, you're not relaxing, when he's thinking this ship is pretty large, could have celebrities on it, could be some hostage situation. I should really get a layout of the place. I should see who's here, look out for suspicious people, which he probably should have. They could have actually helped Yor a little bit, because Anya will read his mind, and Anya would find a way to help her mama, right? But it's funny because Anya just calls him out, like, you're being serious. He's being serious about having the vacation because handler said, have a damn vacation. We get the most waku wakus from Anya yet when she sees this giant, magnificent boat, which waku waku means excited, right? Which, again, Loid tells her to calm down. Agent Twilight tells her to calm down. This was like, the only other parts to mention is that Olka, aka Shatty, is being guarded by her bodyguard, who's posing as her husband, and they have two other men with them that are actually from City Hall who think that this is supposed to be a merger thing with the department store to work things out with Ostinia. But Mr. Manager, who is going by Matthew McMahon, and Yor, as well as the bodyguard who's posing as the husband and Shachi, they all know what the real deal is. And so Yor's just being overly protective. She's checking everywhere, making sure no one's around. But unfortunately, she doesn't find the bugs that are on the deck where they are. And there's bugs everywhere on the ship, and on plants, just everywhere. And just someone sitting down listening to all of this. And it's crazy that this dude has super hearing to hear where Shanty messes up and tells Yor the baby's real name. Real baby's real name is Graham, named after his dad. And then when she offers for Yor to hold the little baby cute. Baby Graham is adorable. But Yor doesn't want to break his bones, and baby's crying. He's like, nope, take the baby. Take the baby. Of course, they found out at the end. Just like there's a bunch of shatties on. There's like at least 3 or 4 shatties on this boat, and the guy's like, "All right, here's all of the names." So there's gonna be some action next week, but we're not done with this week. Very nice moments. The woman Shatty, her situation almost mirrors yours because Yor is thinking about quitting. Yor even says on the train to get to the boat, she's like, man, I could enjoy this vacation with my family if I didn't have to do this. And I love the fact that she's thinking it, but Anya's not picking up on it because she's actively distracting Anya with what's outside. I this was really, really nice. I enjoy that kind of, I don't want to call it juxtaposition, but kind of mirroring that parallel there where she goes, yeah, no, I lost my entire family, but I understood what would come with being underworld boss. And honestly, I don't want to have anything to do with the crime family. I don't even want the money. I just want to have a quiet, peaceful life. She changed her look. She's completely different from her photo, aside from the blue eyes. Blue eyes to yours red eyes. Yu-Gi-Oh. Her blue eyes, right? But the baby even knows, goes, mama. She's like, it's funny. You know, maybe his eyesight hasn't fully developed yet, but he can still tell it's me from my voice and my scent. Still knows I'm his mama, but I'm never going to hear anybody say he looks like me. And that was really sad. That one kind of made me go, wow, we're getting a little bit heavy here, right? And, pardon me. And you get the feeling Yor feels for her too. It's Yor has this empathy, and I don't think Yor realizes that she has empathy for her, especially since she's been on the run and in safe houses for so long. Yor goes, all right, we'll take you out. I just don't want to run in my family. Well, unfortunately, Anya's free ticket was for third class, which I'll get to in a minute. They're in first class. If they go to a common area, no one will see them. She gives Yor a sun hat, looks cute on her, and a shirt to hide the whole suit thing so they don't stand out too much. Doesn't really matter when you're picked up on a wiretap. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I can't wait to see Yor just go full on Assassin's Creed on these dudes. Because you know she's got some type of... She even told Shati, I'm going to do my best. I swear to you. And little baby goes, Besh, Besh. Yeah, that's right. My Besh. Just... Y'all doing a good job of setting us up because if something actually happens to this family, it will elicit an emotional response from the viewer. Great job on that end. Ooting, outing from Anya. The third class ticket is so funny. Like Anya and Loid's exploits. By the way, Bond is with Frankie. He can't come. Anya even told him, no, you're going to stay home. It was cute. When Anya gets to the door and they open up the room, she's like, because she wants to explore, but her father said, let's drop off the bag. She goes, this has to be a mistake. And I love that he grabs her by the back of her shirt and she's just casually trying to walk out of it. She's never had a bunk bed before, so she's going to get the top bunk. Tells her, don't fall out of it. You're a good dad, but at the same time, you're slightly negligent. Why would you let an Anya go to the top? You know you're going to be reaching over to catch her for the 3 days and 2 nights that they're gonna be there. Anya's adorable again because she's saying, "Let's explore the ship before it sinks." And he's like, "Hey, you are scaring people. It's not gonna sink. Don't say that." What if the ship does sink though, y'all? That would be quite interesting if it actually does. I hope it doesn't, but it'd be interesting if it did, right? So Anya and Loid exploits are hilarious. It's very fun. I know that they understand that she has to work, so it's pretty much a really good excuse for them to have little interaction on this boat. But you know it's gonna happen. Anya's gonna be like, "Mama, haha," and yours gonna be hiding a dagger, going, "I can't let her see that I'm murdering somebody." And Anya's gonna go, I can't see anything." We also got Anya's angel and devil because again, Anya read her mother's thoughts, and Angel's like, "We can't get in the way of Mama's mission." The devil's going, like, you know, you'd rather go and see the ocean. Well, you know what? We could help her. You just want to see the ocean. And all three of them, Anya, her angel, and devil, all scream to her parents, "If I don't get to see the ocean, I'm going to do bad in school." And I love that Handler goes, "Yeah, no, caring for little Anya, you know, her well being and her education, it's all part of Operation Strict. So go on vacation." I love a boss that forces you and tricks you into a vacation. Not to not pay you, but because you're literally working too hard and they love your little daughter, who reminds her of her daughter that she lost in the war many years ago. Oh no, this might be some bias here. I'm enjoying this. I like that I got to see the shopkeeper. I like that we're getting some more layers to your here, where it's like, okay, well, your brother's taking care of himself now. Do you still need to do this? She probably will still do this for her family because it'll help her beat bad guys to keep them away from her family. I can see that coming from your fun episode. Cannot wait to see more hilarity with Anya and Loid. Just them showing up in the episode was funny with his just like kind of tired dad eyes and her being super serious about the raffle. Fun, fun, fun. 4 out of 5 all the way. I'm enjoying this a lot. I like that their average is above average, which it is. It is. I haven't been bored with anything, and most of the things in this series are pretty unique. I wish we had more shows like this. And if we do have more shows like this, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of the episode. Let me know if there's any, I don't want to call it slice of life, but it's pretty, this is a pretty interesting mix of espionage, mystery, assassination, sci-fi ish with the psychic powers, school life stuff. This is pretty fun. If you know anything that's close to this, leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you think of the episode in the comment section as well. Do not forget, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell also right there so you can be notified of more videos like this, and you can see my smooth face with none of this scraggliness I had for a while. Guys, please be good, be blessed. Wash your hands, all right? Drink some water. I hope you're having some water out there. Be good to yourselves, be good to others. Either way it goes, please don't be a jerk, and make sure you're staying safe out there, all right? I'll tell you once before, and I'm going to tell you again, there are people out there that care about you. Make sure you reach out to someone if you're feeling down in the dumps, you're feeling deep darkness in you. There's someone out there that sees a light in you. Someone out there that cares about you and would rather talk to you today than to miss you tomorrow. All right? All right? Stay with us, please. My social medias are in the description below. Give me a follow. Send me a message. Give me some time to get to it. And don't be a jerk. And I promise you, I will answer you 1,000 times over. So until next time, if you choose to accept this mission, please tune in. Don't forget to sub. I'll see you next time.